Alrighty guys, we are back in our flowchart. So, I was thinking, since we have 3 episodes that we need to watch, maybe we'll start with the 2 daily episodes that we have left to do. And then we will watch the one that just got unlocked, which is this one. An Old Memory of the Neighborhood Boy. Probably going to be all up in my Yamato feels, if I'm being honest, because these are going to take place before what we saw last episode, of course. Quite probably, and then the next one might be memories with Yamato. Potentially, I don't know. Or Hokage, for that matter. Anyway, let's unlock. Hated Thing. Okay, well that's a cheery title. Let's check it out. I'm sure it'll be great. We have no memories. I have no idea what I did in the past, nor what sort of life I led. At times, I feel as if the vaguest hint of these memories dances just out of reach in my mind, but they always vanish quickly. We didn't forget everything, though. We know how to use daily goods and what's happening in the world at large. We remember the things we like and dislike. We often find ourselves discussing these remaining pieces of our memories. Interesting.
Hey, speaking of which, is there anything you're not good at with Hokage?
Kurasaba quickly pivots the conversation to Hokage.
No.
Hokage's response is immediate.
Are you sure? You're so confident about that.
It's the truth. What do you want me to say?
Hokage's always so even-keeled. I'm jealous. I panic really easily.
Maybe instead of being jealous, you should just try to practice being calm.
Maybe you're right.
Don't talk to girls like that, Hokage. Seeing Beniyuri panic is cute.
I don't understand. Hey, move over.
Yamato! As we chat, Yamato passes through fiddling with his cell phone. Wiggle, wiggle. What are you up to, Yamato?
I'm checking to see if there's reception anywhere.
Okay.
Are you wandering around like a bear looking for a place to hibernate? What a hard-working guy.
Shut up and leave me alone. You're not going to have any luck. I tried already. There's no reception anywhere around here. Seriously?
Yamato turns to Hokage and droops his shoulders.
You know, I was really hoping this thing would be more useful.
It might be, if we could use our imagination a little better.
It doesn't have any apps to kill time or any social media access. It looks modern, but it really doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Without reception, you can't use the GPS or check the message log.
All I could do was open the photo album. We all take out our cell phones and stare at them. And their smartphones, too. What a waste. Noticing that Hokage is being unusually silent, I look up at him. What's wrong, Hokage?
Nothing.
Huh?
I'd at least like to install the messaging app Lime. Then I can friend Beniyuri, and we could send lovey-dovey stamps to each other.
Lime? Was that like sour love? What is that? I think I'll pass on that.
Oh, and I'd block Yamato right away.
Yeah? I don't want to be friends with you either!
I'll bet Hokage wouldn't use stamps that much.
Stamps?
Yeah, you know, lime stamps.
Oh, right.
Okay, that's the first thing I've seen where I like kind of buy. I mean, not that I don't buy, but I believe more that he's Yamato's brother. Because Lime has probably been created within the last 10 years, but with him being in a coma, he wouldn't know that. So, okay, interesting. His answer seems oddly ambiguous.
Could it be? Have you never used Lime before?
Of course I have. I've instant messaged plenty of stamps on the Lime countless times.
On the Lime, eh?
You've obviously never used it.
Hikage has a different phone from the rest of us. While ours are all smartphones, his is an older feature phone. Something he's more familiar with. That is nifty. Sneaky biscuits. Oh, that's right. You don't have a smartphone, so you couldn't have used Lime before.
Isn't that thing a really old model, too? What does it matter how old it is, so long as it works?
Hikage slips his phone back into his pocket. Suddenly, Karasuba punches his palm.
Oh, I've got it! I know what Hikage's no good at.
What?
Cell phones!
Seeing Hikage's eyebrow twitch slightly, Karasuba gives him a playful look.
Maybe you don't even know what social media or apps even are.
So you're like, bad with technology or something?
That's unexpected.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, then you should have no problem using a smartphone, right?
Of course. No problem at all.
Hikage, there's nothing wrong with not knowing how to use smartphones. You don't have to force yourself to...
I'm not.
Oh. I tried to put a stop to this to save Hikage the embarrassment, but his reply forces me to back off. Alright. Continue digging your grave, sir.
Well then, I'll lend you mine. Go ahead and type up a quick message.
Karasuba practically throws his smartphone at Hikage.
You can see the messaging screen by pressing the envelope icon with your finger.
Hikage does as Karasuba tells him, awkwardly tapping the phone and bringing up the messaging screen.
This phone has no buttons. How do you type?
With great difficulty.
Smartphones don't have buttons. Don't force yourself, pal. I'm not.
He's so stubborn.
What's going on in here?
Kaguya enters the room and we all look over at him. Hikage, you hiding back there?
Check it out, Kaguya! Hikage is playing with a smartphone for the first time.
Huh?
How surprising. He seems like the kind of guy who'd be real into tech and science, but he's never even held one before.
Karasuba, I think that's probably enough. Karasuba seems overjoyed by the subject, but Kaguya replies with only a blank stare. Kaguya? What's wrong?
Well... What exactly is a smartphone?
Not you too. What? Everyone freezes.
You don't know what a smartphone is, Kaguya?
No. Looks like Hikage's got some competition.
But there are lots of people like Hikage who aren't good with smartphones.
Not being good with something and not knowing what it is at all are two very different things, Benny.
Benny! I love that. Please continue to use that as a nickname. Okay, like, Hikage's makes sense. He, like, is aware of phones. He has, like, an older version of a phone where you still had to, like, tippy-tap. You had actual buttons and stuff. But Kaguya is like, what even is a smartphone? What does your phone look like? Everyone's just wiggling back and forth.
I told you I'm not bad with these. Just admit it already, man.
Kaguya thinks for a few moments and then looks up.
Is a smartphone some kind of vital clue as to how to escape the manor? This is a smartphone.
As I struggle to figure out how to explain, Hikage just holds the phone out to Kaguya.
I see. Smartphone refers to your cell phones. I thought it looked a little bit different.
Kageha looks curiously at the phone he received from Hikage.
It doesn't have any buttons. Smartphones don't have buttons. You can press here to make a message.
And so the student became the master, and then took on a new student. Oh my goodness. Hikage touches the icon he learned about moments ago and brings up the messaging screen.
Wow, you're right! The screen is so pretty, too. This looks kinda cool. Indeed it does. What are you getting all cocky about?
Oh, also, that's my smartphone.
Benny Yuri, would you teach me how to use this?
Oh, sure. First, Our impromptu smartphone lesson continues for some time. I had always assumed Hikage and Kageha knew how to do everything, but it turns out that there are things they're not good at. Knowing that somehow makes them feel that much more personable. Of course, Hikage would be annoyed if he heard me say that. I like that. That was a good one. That gave some vital clues there. And to think I could have seen that earlier and been like, what? Okay, so this last daily episode only involves 3 characters. Comparing heights. Oh no. Alright, who is it? Let's go. A subject very close to my heart, as you all know. The manor seems to have lots of recreational items, like antique board games and dolls. Whenever we come across a new game, we all play with it to pass the time. At times, the things left over the manor are broken or are missing pieces. Darn, I can't find it anywhere. I open the bookcase and give a sigh as I look over the shelves. We found a Parcheesi game yesterday, but it was missing 1 die. We thought it might have been somewhere in the room, but it feels like we've been searching for hours. It seems kind of old, but I thought it'd be a fun game to play together. Where else haven't I looked? Oh, right. I didn't search the box on top of the bookcase yet. I'm not sure I can reach it where it is, but if I reach hard enough, and if I have a chair... There we go. I stand on my toes and stretch as far as I can, but my fingers don't even graze the box. Huh? It's higher than I thought. I keep trying to reach, but it's no good. Looks like I'll have to give up for now. Get a chair! I can't reach. Maybe if I grab a chair. Karasuba, seeing my struggle with the box, calls out to me as he passes by.
What you doing, Benny?
I'm trying to get that box down from on top of the bookcase, but I can't reach it.
Oh, is that all? I'll get it for you.
Really?
Really, really. You can always count on me at times like this.
Thank you. By all means.
You bet. I'll have it down in a jiffy. Ha!
Karasuba stands on his toes and reaches for the box, but he can't reach it either.
Almost got it.
What are you doing?
Yamato spots us as he's walking by. He stops and looks at what we're doing.
Away with you, Yamato. Shoo! Shoo!
I can't get to the box on the bookcase, so I was asking Karasuba to get it for me.
Shh! Don't tell him, Benny Yuri!
Looks like you're too short to reach.
Shut up! Can you reach it?
Out of the way.
Whoa. Yamato steps between me and Karasuba and starts reaching for the box.
It's higher than I thought.
Yamato's fingers just touch the box. He tries to catch his nails on a corner of it over and over again. I know the struggle. Seems like it's too high even for him. It's okay, Yamato. I'll go get a chair.
Who said I couldn't reach it? I'm almost there.
Yamato stands as far up on his toes as he can and stretches. His hand wavers. He's really struggling with this. Is he going to be okay?
Aw, you're on your toes. How cute.
You can't even touch the damn thing.
You should have known you wouldn't be able to reach it either. We're not that different in height.
I'm clearly taller than you. Quit being so jealous about it. It's not a good look.
Calm down, you two.
What's everyone up to in here?
Hi, Kaguya. Asks the tallest person. Kaguya enters the room and approaches us.
Looking for something?
I couldn't reach the box on top of the bookcase, so I asked Yamato and Kurosaba to help. And then they started arguing about who was taller.
Hey, zip it for a sec.
Huh? What's wrong? Yamato shoots me a fierce glare. Was what I said that bad?
Oh, that's too bad. Here, let me help.
Kaguya approaches the bookshelf with a smile.
You just need the box on the top of it?
Yeah, it's kind of far back, so it might be hard to reach. Kaguya walks up to the bookcase, and...
There we are.
Nice jump. He plucks the box up with ease.
Huh?
Here you go.
Wow, thank you!
My height is about all I'm good for. You can leave these sorts of things to me.
I'm jealous of your height. I wish I were a little taller.
Same. I think you're just fine the way you are, Benny Yuri. It's easy to hit your head on stuff when you're too tall.
Oh, really? I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Same. I can fill you in on some places to watch out for. It's been troublesome since I got here. Isn't that right, too?
You two? Too?
Huh?
What?
That happens to you guys too?
Oh, yeah. Happens to all men. Of course.
Yeah, same. Hate it. Really annoying.
Oh, that must be a pain. Seeing their reaction, Kaguya smiles with relief. Do you not see how you're like almost a head taller than them?
I knew it. I'm glad it wasn't just me. Yeah. Well, give me a call if you need me for something like this again. Bye for now.
Kaguya smiles once again and leaves the room. I'm glad we finally got the box down. Now let's see if the die is inside it. They're both like, deflate. I take the box and place it on the floor. I start to check inside, but then I notice the other two acting awkwardly.
Huh.
Both of you, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing to do with you.
Oh. It kind of sounds like it has something to do with me.
I'm going to my room. Later.
Yamato's face returns to its usual somber expression and he turns around to leave. Nothing to do with me? Now I'm even more curious. Still, it's probably not good to keep pestering him, so I can't say anything else probably. Hey, Kurosaba? Do you think there's something wrong with Yamato?
Beats me. Throwing a tantrum like usual?
I wonder if I did something to make him mad.
If I had to guess, I'd say that his pride as a man was hurt.
Huh?
I'll go look for the die, too. I'll check the private rooms.
With that, Kurosaba heads up to the mezzanine. Why did it get so awkward in here? Yamato's acting like his usual self, but it's unusual for Kurosaba to be so quick to leave. Maybe I did something bad? It's kind of hard to ask them point blank about it, though. Now what? After that, I asked Takage if he had a problem hitting his head on things, and he responded with,
The only person who has to worry about that in this big manner is Kaguya. I'm sure they're just putting on airs.
Once I heard that, Kurosaba and Yamato's attitude started to make more sense to me. Not that I ever found out why they would do that in the first place. That was cute. Alright. Well, we had a couple interesting ones there. And now, the one we unlocked, without having to unlock it. Supporter of Weirdos. Old memory with neighborhood boy. Let's go. Kazuya was always alone. Kazuya? Who's Kazuya? He was never bullied or anything like that. Something about him was just different, and it made people not want to approach him. Hikage's real life name? He never seemed to mind, but there were times when he looked a little bit lonely. That made it hard not to worry about him. Ooh. Friend. Ha! Our class is being held off campus at the park today. I'm playing volleyball with my classmates. The playground at our school isn't that big, so we often hold our science or gym classes at the park like this. It might just be the same old playground, but I still love the feeling of leaving school during the day. Over there! A friend of mine sends the ball flying my way. Ah! Oof! I don't make it in time, and the ball drops to the ground.
Aw, shoot! The ball went over there. I'll go grab it. Just keep going with another one.
Okay. I run through the park in pursuit of the bar.
Stop, ball! Phew! Caught you at last.
The ball managed to roll all the way to the far corner of the park. Just as I'm about to pick it up...
Oh, it's Kazuya.
I notice Kazuya sitting in a corner as always. Usually I just watch him for a second and then be on my way. But today he seems to be staring at the ground intently. I pick up the ball and walk over to him.
Hey, Kazuya. What are you up to?
He looks up at me slowly. Doodling.
Doodling? Where?
Here. He points at the ground. Using a stick, he has drawn elaborate sketches of cars, trains, and more.
Wow, Kazuya. You're quite the artist.
It's nothing special. He crouches back down and starts digging in the dirt again. He normally just stares absently out the window during class, but he seems so animated right now. At first glance, he seems like the same quiet Kazuya as always. But to me, it seems like the air around him is dancing with glee.
Do you always come here to draw?
Yeah. Sometimes I read books in the library.
Oh, really? Can you draw Mita the cat?
I don't know that one. If you can show it to me, I probably can.
Really? Here, it looks like this.
I take a button I'm wearing off my jacket and show it to Kazuya.
Can I take a closer look at it?
Sure, go ahead.
Kazuya looks carefully at my Mita the cat button. He starts drawing next to one of the cars.
Wow, it's perfect!
Really?
Yeah, they look exactly the same. Kazuya, you could totally be an artist.
It's not that easy to become one.
Really? I had no idea.
I sit down next to Kazuya as he draws and I watch his hands. A classmate with a soccer ball passes by us.
Whoa, check it out. Kazuya's with a girl.
He's so lame. We're at the park. Why is he doing that?
What a creeper. His head's always in the clouds.
Maybe he's possessed by a ghost, seeing as he's hardly noticeable.
Nice one. I bet that's why he can't talk to anyone except girls.
He's nothing like his twin brother Takuya.
Okay. Okay, so that implies one of you was like more outgoing and popular. Takuya and Kazuya. Now which one's which? Gotta figure this out. The boys laugh as they look over at Takuya playing soccer elsewhere in the park. Okay, so Takuya is Yamato, so I am with Hokage right now. Or Kazuya.
Come on, let's go!
You're too fast, Tak. I can't keep up.
I know.
The boys turn back towards Kazuya.
Takuya's tough and so good at soccer. Are those guys even really twins?
They're treating Kazuya so badly.
What awful things to say about someone. Hey, cut it out.
I stand up, ready to give them a piece of my mind, but Kazuya grabs the edge of my jacket, urging me to stop.
It's okay. Just leave them.
But
Oh, you two sharing secrets or something?
I'm gonna write on the blackboard and tell everybody that you two are in love.
The boys cackle with laughter as they run off towards Takuya.
what's their problem? That was so mean.
It's not worth worrying about. It happens all the time.
All the time?
I gaze at Kazuya's face as he continues drawing. He doesn't care? But his lips are scrunched up really tight. I can tell right away that he's not being honest.
Hey, I know drawing is fun and all, but would you maybe want to play with me today?
Play?
He stops drawing and looks up at me.
Yeah, I'm playing volleyball with some friends. Would you like to join us?
I pick the volleyball back up and hand it to him. He looks at it, but quickly returns his gaze to the ground.
I'm not good at sports. I can never play as well as Takuya can.
That doesn't matter. It's not like it's an actual match or something. We're just having fun.
I try over and over to convince him to join us. Definitely Hokage. I knew you guys were childhood friends of a sort. Despite my efforts, he refuses to budge.
I'm fine, really. I don't want to be a bother. And it's about time for us to go back to school anyway.
I look up at the park's clock tower. I could have sworn we only just got here, but it's already just about time to go.
What? Oh no, we've only got 10 minutes left.
I got so wrapped up talking with Kazuya, I completely lost track of time.
Shoot, I hope the others aren't worried.
Maybe you should go back to your friends.
Yeah.
I pick up the ball and turn to head back. Worried, I look over at Kazuya one last time.
Hey, would you mind if we play together next time?
Sorry, what?
I want to draw with you, Kazuya.
He gives me a blank stare.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Really?
I'll be sitting where I usually am, so whenever you want to.
Yeah, let's draw together tomorrow during lunch. It's a promise.
At my response, he gives me a small smile.
Okay.
Please tell me he didn't have the accident right after this promise. My heart won't be able to take it. It makes me happy to see him smile like that. It's fun to play with the other kids, but I can hardly wait to draw with Kazuya. I'm the only one who knows what a good artist he is. I alone know about his gentle smile. And it makes me happy knowing that I'm special to him in some small way. What should I get him to draw tomorrow? I rack my brains to think of something as I run back to the others. Oh no. He probably had the accident like right then after that, didn't he? No, no. I'm gonna call it now. I'm gonna make myself preemptively sad. Okay. Well. I think, yeah, we did. We cleared enough episodes to start chapter 4. But we're gonna do that next time, guys. Sorry, bit of a shorter episode, but I think it'll be good to just jump in fresh with chapter 4 in the next video. So, hope you enjoyed the short episodes. And then, yeah, tomorrow we start chapter 4. See you then.